Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So just a quick video just to sort of update you with things where I'm at with the engine. So saw in my last video I was doing a few little upgrades on the engine. Painted the block, painted that black, did these fuel tank brackets, just brought them up a little bit. They're looking nice. I was going to paint the fuel tank, but I'm not now. I'm just leaving that as is. But I had a bit of a issue because the cork in my fuel tap perished. So I bought a little plastic sort of aftermarket one, which is here, and that basically turned out to be a pile of junk. And I learned the hard way. The little nozzle there snapped off, so that was the bit that the fuel pipe went over. As soon as I pushed the fuel pipe onto it, and then sort of it was like pulling the carb, twisting the carb to get the connection, and when I sort of moved the carb back like that, it because the carb's not done up, it snapped the nozzle off up in the thing up in there. Yeah, so it was a nightmare because what happened was, to be able to fit this, I had to then cut my original Seagull pipe. I had to cut the end off, which has now rendered that useless, and then that there is what pushed over it. And as you can see, look, the black plastic nozzle is still in the pipe where it snapped. So in the end there, that is the black nozzle that was on the end of that. So I've now got, so I ended up with no fuel tap and a useless pipe. So I basically cut that and rendered that useless. So I learned the hard way there, buying a cheap plastic alternative. Didn't work. So I've now recorked my original tap. So that's all recorked really tight. So yeah, that's nice. So my next thing I need to do is put the gauze in, which I've got two new ones here. So I'm going to put them in. Now usually you solder them in, but I don't know how to solder and I haven't got a soldering iron. So I've bought some, it's called Seal All, and it's a oil and petrol resistant adhesive. It's kind of like a gasket type adhesive, but it's yeah, got really good reviews, so I'm just gonna have a little go with that. Just put a bit around it, make sure it's sealed. I think it should be alright. I'm hoping it comes out as like more of a glue rather than like a kind of mastic. So I think that'll be quite. I'll just put it in, have it in the vise like that, and then put it in, put the filter in, and then just, yeah, really carefully just paste a bit of the stuff around the edge and let it set, and hopefully that'll be ideal. And then I've now got a new fuel pipe, and this is quite cool. So I managed to get hold of, this is actually a steel one. This is the original, I think these are the original 102 Seagull fuel pipes. So this is steel. So that just goes up in once the new fuel tap's in there, like that, screwed in, that end go on there like that, and then the little collar, which is down here, comes up and screws over the top. So yeah, so it should all be good. So I'll be back to original parts. So yeah, so I bought that, and the guy actually sent me another one as well, which I didn't know I was getting. So I've actually got two. Well, I don't really need this one, but it's always good to have a spare. But yeah, these are metal ones, so they're a lot better. They're not going to perish or nothing, which I've never seen on Seagull engines before, metal fuel pipes. But yeah, so that's that. Yeah, I learned the hard way there. I shouldn't have done that really. It was a bit stupid, but I don't know. I just thought this little tab was saying it was 4 Seagull engines to replace the original. It says that they don't leak, and there was all good reviews on it, and I don't know. No, it didn't work for me. Stick to the original parts there. Lesson to be learned. But other than that, happy days. Yeah, I'll give it all a bit of a clean. As you can see, the tops come up nice there now. Cleaned all the, oh, I've put new gearbox oil in as well in the bottom. So yeah, all ready to go. And as you've seen in my last video, I've got my boat now, inflatable. and that there is a piece of ply that I'm going to use to cut a floor, because the air deck floor of the boat is missing, which I knew about. I bought it knowing it didn't have a floor, with the intention of either trying to get hold of one, which is extremely hard, or I've decided now I'm going to make my own. So I've got a piece of 18mm ply, and then some of this pipe lagging that's going to go around the edge to stop it pushing into the tubes and causing any damage. So this is just get stapled onto the edge of the ply all the way around, and it should work pretty cool. So yeah, that's it. Just thought I would show you that little mishap that I had. So in case you do see one of these on eBay and you're tempted, I wouldn't bother. They're junk. Right, cheers guys. Well, I'll do another video when I've made my floor, and I'll show you that on the boat. And then the weather's getting nice now, so I reckon in a couple of weeks I'll be out on the water. But yeah, happy days. Cheers guys. The next one.